Hello and welcome to this video on the new features in version 2.3 of Intella and Connect. The Intella specific features are included in Intella 10, 100, 250, Professional and Team. These features, apart from features that include creating cases and other processing tasks, are also included in Intella Viewer. There are new features which have been added to both Intella and Connect. We will have a look at the main features that have been added to both Intella and Connect, then we'll look at the new features which are specific to each product. Note that this video does not show all of the features and improvements for version 2.3. All of the new features along with their descriptions are shown in the 2.3 release notes for Intella and Connect. In regards to both products, we have added support for processing several new source types. Now Intella and Connect can support processing of Microsoft Exchange EDB files for versions 2013 and 2016. We have added support for Outlook for Mac OLK 15 files. This accompanies the prior support for Mac OLM files that we released in version 2.2. We have added support for Apple Disk Images or DMG files. Please see the user manual for which compression methods are supported with this format. In this version of Intella and Connect, we have added more functionality for configuring the memory settings in these products. Intella and Connect have several different memory and crawler settings which can be configured to provide better performance for processing tasks. Up until now, one of these settings could be configured via the user interface, but the other settings had to be manually set by editing a text file. The user interface now has point and click options to set the different settings, which include the case manager memory, the main process memory, and the crawler count. For more information regarding these settings, please refer to our forum article entitled Optimizing Intella Memory Settings for Best Performance. You can see that at the link below. We have added the ability to ingest textual overlays into a case. This can be done in both Intella and Intella Connect. The overlays are currently limited to metadata fields only, but the ability to overlay natives, images and text is on the roadmap and will be available in a future version. Overlays are normally associated with load file sources. For example, a load file data set which has been ingested into Intella may have had some missing data fields by the load file author. The load file author can create a load file overlay for the missing data, and this data can be overlaid into the case. But the overlay functionality does not have to be for load file sources only. Additional data can be overlaid into most items in a case to assist the investigator of that case. For example, custom columns can be created for information regarding a forensic collection which is in the case. These custom columns could include information such as the owner of the computer system which is under investigation, the location of the system when found during a search warrant, who created the forensic copy of the system, and when the forensic copy was created. All of this information is important to the investigation, and now it can all be added to the case with overlays. For Intella Desktop, we have added two major features. Firstly, we have added a new reporting wizard in Intella Desktop. This reporting wizard provides the user with a lot of flexibility when creating reports for items and artifacts in a case. The reporting feature includes the following: custom fields where information about the case can be added to the front page of the report, reporting sections where the investigator can add items and artifacts from a case. Each section can be independently configured using the section details fields. This means that a user can generate a report section which matches the type of items being reported. For example, tabular data may need to be reported in a table format and in landscape orientation. Other artifacts may need to be reported in a list format and in portrait orientation. Images can be displayed in a configurable image gallery with the associated metadata. The original natives and extracted text can be included in the report by using these options. The investigator can add the metadata columns which are required for each section independently. This is useful as different metadata fields can be reported for different types of items and artifacts. There are a few header and footer settings that can be set, and a summary of the item types and sources can be added to the report as well. Finally, the report can be exported in either PDF or Word docx formats. In this sample report, we can see the front page with all its custom fields. The summary page shows us the sources and types which are included in the report. Then we move down into the sections. The calendar items section shows a list of calendar items that were created by the user. The web activity section shows the websites visited by the user. Note that this is tabular data, so it is in table format and it is set to landscape. The document access section shows the documents which were accessed by the user. Again, this is in table format. The images section shows a large thumbnail of the images along with the associated metadata for each image. The last section of this report shows the recently accessed items. Note that you can add custom text to each report section which is shown at the top of the reported items. This is useful as it allows the user to provide more details about the items which are being reported. The second feature which we have added to Intella is the ability to add a W4 case to Intella. W4 is our new fast, simple to use forensic triage tool. This tool is used to quickly process disk images and data to determine whether there is any potential evidence. Once the W4 case has been reviewed and evidence relating to the investigation has been identified, the W4 case can be ingested into Intella. Intella can also enhance the W4 case data. It can analyze the items that were already tagged in the W4 case and suggest additional similar looking items that come to light through Intella's deeper indexing of the evidence data. Furthermore, item data can be enhanced during the import phase through content analysis, OCR, or by reapplying keyword lists. A W4 case can be ingested in Intella by loading the .json file from the W4 case. The source wizard will then allow the user to select which annotations and keywords to ingest. Also, there are settings to enhance the case during the indexing phase with content analysis, OCR, and smart search processes. We have also added two major features to Intella Connect. Firstly, we have added functionality to the preview and batch review tabs which allow the user to preview spreadsheets in their own native format. This allows the user to review spreadsheets in a table-like format, much the same way how spreadsheets are viewed in programs like Excel. There are limitations with converting spreadsheets to PDF format for review. In this example, the data from a wide spreadsheet with many columns is broken up and placed onto several pages. This makes it difficult to review all of the content in the spreadsheet at the same time. With the native review feature, the embedded table allows wide spreadsheets and spreadsheets with thousands of rows to be easily reviewed by the investigator in their own original format. If a spreadsheet has several sheets, tabs for these sheets will be displayed at the bottom of the preview window. The user can review the information in these sheets by clicking on them. In this version of Connect, we have greatly improved the Facets interface. The Facets interface has received a major overhaul which provides the following features. The Facet panel now shows a list of icons and names for each facet on the left side of the screen. This panel can be shrunk to show only icons by dragging the right-hand panel border to the left. This allows the user to obtain more real estate in the details table in the cluster map panels. When a facet is clicked, the facet is shown in a secondary column. Facets that are used often can be pinned, keeping them visible at all times. This allows for multiple facets to be shown simultaneously. The facet panels can be resized and reordered to better accommodate the user's workflow. For example, the user can reorder pinned facets to suit a particular way that they work in a case. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This video, along with other training videos, can be viewed at the link shown below.